Hey everyone, it's Brenda with Stampin' Up. Today I have a little bit different type of video for you. I am starting a video series. I am going to be making a video probably about once a month in this series. And the series is called Inspired by Amy. This video series is dedicated to my dear friend Amy here. Unfortunately, Amy passed away very unexpectedly about a month ago. And the purpose of this series is to keep her spirit and her passions alive by spreading her creativity, as well as spreading the awareness of two different things that were very dear to her heart, which was organ donation and pet adoption. This video here is more of an informational video. I will conclude by showing you some of her beautiful cards that she sent me over the years. And in consecutive videos, I will be using Amy's creations and techniques that she shared in her own videos as inspiration to make new cards. So let me tell you just a little bit about my friend Amy. She was born with a congenital heart defect that resulted in having a heart transplant in 1994 at age 24. Ironically, she was also born on Valentine's Day. So she absolutely loved hearts, and I had to throw that in there because I know she would want me to tell you that she loved hearts. I just know it. Amy was very grateful for her borrowed heart, as she called it. She never failed to mention her donor, Diana. And here is a picture of Amy holding a picture of Diana. She was very, very proud of her donor and her donor family. Very, very grateful. Like I said, she'd never ever failed to mention Diana and her donor family's generosity. Amy actually met her donor's family in 2011, 17 years after her life-saving heart transplant. I will include the newspaper article down below of their meeting if you want to read about that amazing story. Of course, being a heart transplant recipient, Amy also is dedicated to heart defect organizations and organ donation awareness. She often donated some of her handmade cards to organizations for children with heart defects. The one that I remember her talking about is called littlehearts.org. And in her death, Amy also paid it forward and became a donor herself. Amy was a very true blue friend, one that would never desert you unless you deserted her first. And even then, I doubt she would end your friendship. She was just that type of person. She kept in touch with me during a very difficult time in my life when I was caregiving for my elderly father. And during that time, I just didn't have time for my friends. 2.5-year journey. She kept sending me cards and contacting me to make sure that I was doing all right. And that really meant a lot to me. Shortly after my dad died in 2019, her and her husband moved to North Carolina to be closer to their grandchildren. Amy also had a huge love for animals and pet adoption. Those were both very dear to her. After moving to North Carolina, Amy became a volunteer at a shelter called Bella Vita, and her husband became fosters on occasion as well. Ironically, Amy and I developed a closer relationship after she moved than we had when she was local. She was my best crafting buddy. We always kept in touch, sending each other pictures of our latest creations and our pets and just different things like that. Often she would send me a picture of her little kitty here, Eleanor, and just say, "Good morning." And that was just cute. She knew I absolutely loved Eleanor. She reminded me of my late cat, Oreo. And I loved all of Amy's pets, but Eleanor was always my favorite. So she always would send me pictures of Eleanor. When I met Amy in 2014, I was still a scrapbooker. And even though I had learned to make cards with my first Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, Amy eventually became a huge inspiration for me. She helped me to stop overthinking the process and to learn to just play, as she called it. And if I had an idea, she'd just say, just go for it and see what happens. Don't worry about it. And that to me is really how I've developed my own style and got the experience that I have now by just playing. So, one more thing that I want to mention before I move on to showing you her cards is that Amy's niece, Nicole, started a fundraiser in Amy's name for Donate Life America. And so Nicole and I have decided that we are doing a special fundraiser as a part of this fundraiser on the 13th and 14th. That's tomorrow and Wednesday. We have a donor that is going to match your donations dollar for dollar up to $1,000. So Nicole and I would like to try to raise $1,000 on the 13th and 14th for Donate Life America in Amy's name. I will put the link below if you want to donate or at least share this with others. And so your donation will be doubled. So if you can only afford $5, well, your $5 is going to be $10. All donations up to $1,000 total is going to be matched. So if we make our $1,000 goal for these 2 days, it will actually be $2,000. So that's really exciting for us. And all this money is being raised in Amy's name. The money for Donate Life America goes directly to help increase the number of organ, eye, and tissue donors. So please be generous if you can, either by donating or sharing that information. And I will put all the links below to different organ donation, pet adoption, and different things that were dear to Amy's heart, links to the article about her meeting her donor's family and all that. So now let me just show you a few cards and I will conclude this video. I'm going to leave Amy's photo up here just because I just have to have her on here. And I will just put this that one aside over there. And this is the very first card that I have found that I got from Amy. This was Christmas 2014. You can see all the glitter, and I don't know if you can see glitter on this part, but this is actually a dryer sheet that she put over this to make it look snowy with some snowflakes in the back. Very, very pretty card, and she also, the snowflakes on the inside, so that one was very pretty. All right, these are not all of my cards that I received from her. These are just some of my favorites that I want to show you. She loved pigs, and I thought this one was so funny when I got it. I just thought it was so cute, this little flying angel pig for Christmas, so I thought that one was really cute. Okay. This one is really one of my absolute favorite cards that she sent me. This one meant so much to me. She sent me this for Mother's Day. And you probably don't know this yet, but I was never able to have children. Amy was never able to have children either. And so we had that connection of not having biological children. And Mother's Day always sucked for me, so pardon my language, but not being able to have children. And then after I lost my mother, Mother's Day was really horrible for me. So she sent me this for Mother's Day from her and my cat. And I just thought that was just so, so sweet. And I just love this. And now that I'm into ducks and geese, I really love it even more. So this was definitely one of my favorites. It's so cute. Okay, so then this one is really, really cool. She's got all this texture from an embossing folder, and then she's got all this layering and all these different wreaths and then different bows, and it's just so pretty. I just think this is so cool. And then she's got the gold on the background. So this one is just, I guess it goes this way. I just love it. It's just so much detail and so much depth and detail, just very pretty. All right. And then this is one that I would like to try to recreate. I love this one too. She did a video on this, and I just think this is so pretty. It's so basic and easy, but it's so pretty. I wish I had the stamp set. I do not have this. Happy Fall, y'all. I would love to have that. That is a retired set. I'm not even sure what it is called. And so this one, she's got some gold on there too as well. I just think that is so pretty. And then, of course, our love for cats. She sent me this one. This was a few years ago when they had the, I don't remember what the set is. It's little pets with the stockings, and this was DSP that she had cut out with her Scan and Cut. And so I really like this one. This is a cute one. This is one that she made. It may have been a video that she made, and I commented on her video, so she sent me that one. And then that Christmas, she made this one with the same set. And look at all the just the different detail that she used. You know, she did the brick background. She put this ribbon on here. She's got all of this layering. It's just so pretty. She just had so many nice ideas to put cards together. I always absolutely loved her cards. And then my another absolute favorite, and this is my last one that I'm going to show you today, because I'm going to wrap this video up. And some of the videos I want to use other cards to make other cards with, but this one is a one-of-a-kind, absolutely gorgeous, that she made me for my birthday last year. I love, love, love this. She did use some stenciling. I can't remember what she said she used. She was experimenting with some new products after she had left Stampin' Up! And went on to Altenew. And this one is just so beautiful. I really, really, really love it. So this was my birthday card, my last birthday card that I got from her. I just really, really love it. So that is all about my friend Amy. And I hope that you have enjoyed this video, even though it was a little sad. I'm sorry I got choked up, but it's very hard losing a good friend. And so I'm hoping that you will tune in to my Inspired by Amy videos. Like I said, I will probably be making one like maybe once a month or so, and using her cards and techniques that she's used as inspiration. So anyway, check out those links below, and thank you so much for tuning in and watching this video. And please just say a little prayer for Amy's husband, Tim, and their family, and her brothers and nieces and nephews and grandchildren, of course, her daughters and stepdaughters, and everyone else that is missing her, like me and all of her other friends. So anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next time. And don't forget about the links below for the fundraiser tomorrow and Wednesday. Thank you. Have a good day. God bless.